back. You are? Yep, here she is. Let's give it up for her.
I'd like to talk to you about Ruth Weiss. She was one of the originators of beat and jazz being mixed. And I wrote a piece for her. Somewhere here. There we go. I highly recommend you check her out if you don't know of her. She's amazing. Raw roar of Ruth Weiss, because war is bad for children. To be a German-speaking Jew and 10 years old in the 1930s was a barbed wire fence to cross. Do you go over or under? Any joy in escaping the horror caught on the wire of guilt, ripped a gash of surviving, caught on the wire. Because war is bad for children. Lost to occupation and chased across an ocean, clutching Grimm's fairy tales and a broken beloved doll. A collage of cities, New York City, Chicago, and New Orleans is where she learned of San Franciscan fog. Because war is bad for children. Out of that fog, her voice carried by beats and snaps, along with Kerouacs and Ginsbergs and icebergs of hidden machismo floating in the 50s scene, cafes, bars, and living rooms. This refugee with a need to be heard, but they don't publish girls. Because war is bad for children. Finally, a lifelong childhood began with words and paint, art and dress up at last. A world of fairy tales and color. White is all colors. We all have the poem within us. The goddess is within us. The goddess is all colors. Because war is bad for children. Raw roar of Ruth Weiss interrupted childhood. The evil scheme by a Nazi regime escaped a small poet who didn't understand why she was allowed to be alive. You are allowed to be alive. Why do you have green hair? Because war is bad for children. "25 years ago, I went across country by myself on a train. I'd love to do it again. And this is a true story. Eastbound Greyhound love. We reunited when we met in a bus station in Reno. I was running away again. I let San Francisco make me sad, or myself with the way I get. His name was Matthew. We formed a duet. The way his light shined, I could never forget. The whole landscape's passed behind his face. With this man I didn't know yet. The love in his eyes was proof, framed by a painted sunset, his hands holding mine, my face, my hair back, when I vomited regret, tasted of tequila and West Coast blues, released upon the Greyhound toilet. I was sick of summer heat, terrible sun-drenched sweat and sway of the bus, thoughts of home without him offset by his hand on my thigh and flipping the cassette, holding me so close to share the headset, then let go in Chicago. Is my love in debt? Can I feel that way again? Or is it an unworthy bet? Is there a love like this for me, or has my fate been set? Sometimes, maybe, we just get a few hours on the bus. Thank you. I also have books and I like to trade books, so